Hello students, so here we are back with a video. Thank you so much. Without skipping, just listen to this. Thank you so much that y'all are messaging, y'all are commenting, y'all liking it, and that's giving me energy to do it for y'all. So let's start without wasting time. So 31st, wo kan. So in the question of 31st, we have wo kan man geld wechsel. So where can person exchange money? Wo kan man alte waren kaufen. So two things are asked in the same question. So our answer will be auf der Bank kan man geld wechsel. Now you all have two options to say the same thing. Actually, we can exchange money even in the bank and also in the post. So two options are given to y'all. In the exam, only write one of them. Only one. Don't give to your teacher two options for the answers. Okay? Don't do that. You can solve questions with options. But for a single question, don't give two answers. That's wrong. So here, auf der Bank kann man Geld wechseln. Here it is very important that auf der Bank is taking a first place. Kan is taking second place. And the kan word is conjugated due to the word man. Yeah, this is important. This structure is important. The positions are important. So, auf der Bank kann man Geld wechseln. There are two verbs in the sentence. So, one is conjugated, that is the modal verb. And the second verb is sent to the end before full stop, that is wechsel. Write the spelling properly. Auf der Post kann man Geld wechseln. Same thing, one of them you will learn and keep. And then, the rest part of the answer, und in dem Antiquariat kann man alte Waren kaufen. So, in dem Antiquariat, this is a place where old things are bought and sold. Like in Pune, we have a place called Bazaar. So, in that way, we normally buy the old stuff over there. Sor Bazaar it is there in that manner. So, und in dem Antiquariat kann man alte Waren kaufen. If you all don't want to write in them, you can even use the word im. Yeah. So, this is the answer for 31st. 32. Wo kann man Medikamente kaufen? Bekommen. Was kann man am Kiosk kaufen? So, where can we get medicines? And what can we buy in kiosk? So, first thing, in der Apotheke kann man Medikamente bekommen. Now, students, you all can say, ma'am, why can't we write kaufen over here? Because in the question they have said bekommen, so use bekommen only. If they say kaufen, use kaufen. Whatever is in the question, try to give answer in the same pattern. So, in der Apotheke, it is taking first place. And then kan is taking the second place. Kan is conjugated due to the word man. So, in der Apotheke kann man Medikamente bekommen. And am Kiosk. So, kiosk is a small shop where generally we get traveling tickets. Okay. So, the question is again, a bit of that question is copied from the question itself. So, am Kiosk. So, whatever preposition is used in the question, try to use the same. So, am Kiosk kann man. So, am Kiosk is taking first place. Kan is taking second place. The kan is conjugated due to the word man. As you know, this man is not your gentleman on all. This man is like, what does one eat in Delhi? What does one wear in India? So, that ONE one, which we call as a third person. Yeah, that is it. So, am Kiosk kann man Fahrkarten kaufen. Two verbs are there. One is conjugated and one is kept at the end before full stop in the original form. And the 33. Wo möchtest du gern wohnen? In einer Stadt oder auf dem Land? Und warum? Yeah. Now the answer you can see over here already. Ich möchte gern in einer Stadt wohnen. So, I would prefer or I would like to stay in city. Warum? So, that answer is also given then. Now, then means because. Okay. Then I have intentionally used the word then, so there is no mistake in the verb and its effect. So I have intentionally played safe. So ich möchte gern in einer Stadt wohnen from the question I have written. And then means because eine Stadt bietet viel. So this verb is new for you. Learn it and keep. Bietet viel, it means it offers you a lot. City always offers a lot of things. Viel und in einer Stadt gibt es viele Möglichkeiten. And also we know that there is lot of opportunity in a city. Yeah, gibt es, over here it has nothing to in the context of give, it has nothing to related to that. It is there are, or there are many opportunities in the city. That is what it is telling. The 34th question. Welche Vorteile gibt es, wenn man auf dem Land wohnt? So what are the advantages? Vorteile, what are the advantages one has when one stays auf dem Land? So let's see what are the advantages. So man hat viel mehr Platz. I didn't had place, I need to improvise that, so I have written. So start your answer from here. Man hat viel mehr Platz. So one has lots of space, as you know, auf dem Land, that is village. Yeah, auf dem Land bedeutet village. So man hat viel mehr Platz. So one has lot of space. Viel Natur, lots of good environmental things you all have over there, trees and forest and everything greenery. Viel Natur und kann means it goes for the man word. Man kann frische Luft atmen. A-T, here I have written A for apple, T for tiger, M for mango, E for elephant, N for number. Atmen. So before Komma that atmen should come, before Komma. So man hat viel mehr Platz, Komma, viel Natur und man kann frische Luft atmen. So one can breathe with fresh air, or one can be a part of that place. Wenn man, W-E-N-N, wenn man auf dem Land wohnt. So when one stays at this place, auf dem Land, he can get all these advantages. Yeah. Then 35, the question is, welche Nachteile gibt es, wenn man auf dem Land wohnt? So same question, but in the advantage we have done. Now we have to go for disadvantage. So as a disadvantage, man findet keine gute Schulen. Okay, so one can find, means of course there are schools, but not as good as city. So man findet keine gute Schulen, and that too sometimes of course. Und Arbeitsmöglichkeiten. Man findet keine Arbeitsmöglichkeiten. So there are no work opportunities over there much. Wenn man auf dem Land wohnt. So when a person stays, if a person stays in the village, these are some things which is a disadvantage of the same. So man findet keine gute Schulen und Arbeitsmöglichkeiten. Here you have to learn few things, students. It's a new vocabulary for you all. So please take an effort of learning it on regular basis. Now go for the 36. Nenne zwei Vorteile. So once we have done with Land, we should also know for Stadt. So for Land, that Land means, student, you already know. Auf dem Land means in the village. So we have learned the advantage and disadvantage of the village. For the same, we have to learn the advantage and disadvantage of the city also. So let's go for the city. First we will go for the cities. In the 36, advantage is given. So in the city, es gibt viele Bildungsmöglichkeiten. Now students, Bildung is the word taken from Ausbildung. That is like many courses. Yeah. So many educational opportunities you will be getting. Möglichkeiten word you are familiar with now. So es gibt matlab there is lots of Bildungs. Learn this word and keep. Bildungsmöglichkeiten. educational opportunities und ein großes Kulturangebot. And there is also Kulturangebot, means we have cultural activities to do also, like going to theater, means theater, then watching film, parks and all. So these are some things which we can enjoy and do the relaxation. So es gibt this, all these things when, means if man, this one person in der Stadt wohnt. This one means not one person, one lives in a city, so that time you all will get these advantages. And what about disadvantages now? As you can see in the 37, nenne zwei Nachteile. So Nachteile means disadvantages when you stay in a city. So when you stay in a city, es gibt, it's down, sorry. Es gibt viel Lärm. So es gibt viel Lärm means noise. So there is lots of noise. Comma, Lebens. There is double S. Okay, students. S for snake. Double S. So Lebensstil is teuer und auch stressig. So the lifestyle is also expensive and also stressful, students, when man in der Stadt wohnt. So as we know, it's comfortable, everything is fine, but we know it's fast life, yeah, and lots of noise is there, it's stress. So in der Stadt. So please write it in the proper manner. Comma is very necessary, and writing wenn man in der Stadt wohnt is also necessary, which we have copied from the question. Now go for the 38. 38. Was kann ein Tourist alles in deiner Stadt machen? So what can a tourist do in your city? So you can talk about your city as specific. So let's see the answer. So in meiner Stadt gibt es beliebte Touristenorten. So there are famous, popular tourist places, Comma, ein Tourist kann die Sehenswürdigkeiten besuchen. One can visit famous places, monuments. I have given example also. Z.B means zum Beispiel, like how we give example, which places. I have given 2 of them. You all can add up if you want. Shaniwar Wada, Parvati. Yeah, Parvati is there. You all can add up according to the place. So this sentence will remain same till besuchen. In the bracket you can mention the monument's name. Und Spezialitäten probieren. Yeah, and also one can try the specialities. Yeah, the food specialities main. So I have written over here one example, vada pav. You can add up one more. Yeah, zum Beispiel writing in German is necessary. Yeah. Now go for the 39. Wie ist das Leben in einer Smart City? So das Leben in einer Smart City is schnell und stressig. It is fast and stressful. It is also teuer. Yeah, as you can see, the living style is teuer, so you can add that point also. The next question, 40th one is, wie heißt deine Stadt? Nenne zwei Sehenswürdigkeiten in deiner Stadt. So wie heißt. So properly give the sentence. Don't only just write the name of the city. The sentence structure is important. So meine Stadt heißt Pune. In meiner Stadt gibt es Parvati und Shaniwar Wada. I have just given 2 monuments name. You can give more and different also. Just keep the German ones correct. German structure, keep it correct. Now one important thing I want to tell you at the end, students, that whenever you are framing any sentence, or that is a question answers, for question answers when you are writing any answer, they are not interested in the information of your personal details. Yeah. So because of that, only giving one word answer, they are not interested in that. They are interested in knowing that how much you can write in German properly, simple but grammatically correct in German. That is what they aim at. So don't give them lots of details. Give that much only, how much you can write it in German in proper grammatical form. Keep this thing in mind. So let's